Prince played basketball with Eddie Murphy's brother in a blouse and dunked on them and served them pancakes
Yeah.
afterwards. That is legendary.
Yeah.
Hey, blast off, I can talk my ass off. Hey, Smokey, what you seen, and I'll tell you what I saw. Hollywood, what you think, and I'll tell you what I thought. And we can talk about it all when we here on Trash Talk. Hey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Trash Talkers podcast.
We made it.
We made it, Shmo.
Yeah, what up?
You tell me, what's up, broski?
Oh, man, everything is up.
Now tell me one thing.
I can't think of anything right now, but it's all up. I'm falling in reverse right now. Everything's up.
I don't think they get the falling in the reverse thing unless you've seen the falling reverse reaction.
Oh, yeah. I would say most people have, right? Most people watching this probably seen it, but falling in reverse means you're getting back up.
Yeah? You ain't got nothing new going on in life right now?
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, I'll put something out that Smokey told me, but Smokey actually has he has a pet cat. Shout out Cosmo, right?
Yeah.
He has his litter box inside of a what?
Inside of a box.
And what box would that be?
Oh, it was an RC car box.
If y'all don't know, Smokey's a big fan of RC cars.
Absolutely. And I figured, I got these boxes sitting around, and some of them are gigantic. And I'm like, I don't want to see that little box just sitting out on the floor. I made a whole house for it out of that box.
So when you go to clean it, do you actually pick the box up?
Yeah, I pick it up, take it off, clean it out, and then set it back on it.
Wow.
Yeah, cut like a little door in it. Yeah.
A little door for him to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out little Cosmo. I don't have any animals. Rest in peace to Titan. OG trash talker, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as my life, man, let's see. I just buried my uncle, so rest in peace. Rest in peace to him. My birthday's coming up next week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm getting old.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you, Smoke Dog.
Yeah.
I'll be 23.
23, man. You old dude.
I'm getting up there, bro. What are you, 29?
No, I'm 19. You older than me.
God damn, that is
Yeah.
right. Damn it, I be trying to reverse it, but
That's what happened when I hit 30. I just started going
backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it's looking like with me.
I went from 30 to 29 the next year.
Next year,
28.
28. Bruh, you are 75. No, I'm 14. And you can't tell me no different.
Yeah. I identify as 14.
Bro, that's so crazy. I was watching this thing where they said, and I don't hate to get into this type of stuff, but they were like, well, you can identify with whatever you want. And if you want to, that's cool. But the dude said, okay, it was a white English man.
Yes.
He said, can I identify as a black woman?
Why not?
I mean, I guess.
I mean, you could be born in Ireland as a ginger man and identify as a black Amazonian woman.
Can you really though?
Oh, everybody's doing it, right? So why not?
Oh, but if everyone's smoking crack cocaine, is that okay to do?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
And I don't care what you do.
Like,
please let me preface this. I don't care what you identify yourself as. Just do what you want.
You just equated trans to smoking crack
cocaine. God,
cancel.
No, not trans, but go ahead. I want to hear that. Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Crack cocaine.
No.
No, you were talking about like how it's acceptable these days.
Yeah, because there's definitely some people who have always been in the mind state of a different gender than they were born, right? Everybody saw it. Like back in the day, there would be tomboys and things like that. If you identify as a man, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm kind of against like
giant
men who want to compete in small women's sports.
Canceled. Canceled. You damn it! You canceled me.
Think about it though. Is it fair?
No.
Is it fair if a 7'5" guy goes and plays in the WNBA?
But so then, dude, we could make this a whole podcast.
Oh,
and I think we should leave it alone.
Yeah, sports is different.
But
if you want to identify, you go about your daily life identifying whatever you want to be. That's fine with me.
But is it though? Why is that one particular area?
Because it's not fair to the women.
But is it okay? So is it fair to a woman that a man wants to identify as a woman when she has to go through menstrual, when she has to give
I've seen people fight back against it.
So
I ain't gonna say that that's wrong or right. I mean, but there's definitely many videos of dudes that change, and then they're like, "Oh my God, I'm having period cramps," and then you'll see the woman jump in like, "No, that's not what's happening."
Right. So now bring that to sports. So period cramps hurt.
Yeah.
Having a baby hurts.
Yeah.
So
and if you're a 5'4" female who has practiced your entire life to play in the NBA or the WNBA, and then you realize you just been you lost your spot on the team to a 7'1" dude.
I don't, man. I don't know, dude. I say we leave that alone.
I say if you want to live your normal life identifying as whatever you want, I don't care. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll still be friends with you.
100%. Sorry, y'all. My mama's texting me.
Oh, that's great. Right in the middle of the podcast.
I'm sorry. Mama comes first over everything.
It's right in the middle of the podcast.
Sorry. Y'all get me. Okay, all right. But no, I mean, I think that's a topic that we should leave alone. I think, yeah, because, again, we're all inclusive here. But you can't say not in sports.
I don't, well...
You can't say not in sports, but it's okay for
I don't care if there's a 7'1" man that wants to be a woman. I don't care.
You're okay with
cool.
You okay with a 7'1" man who transitioned to a woman fighting a 5'1", 135-pound biological female? You're okay with that?
Not really.
But you're okay with a man saying that he is identifying as a woman, but he doesn't have periods, he doesn't have cramps. That's okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's all a mind state, right? I mean, yeah, you can't biologically have kids. I don't care how much surgery you had. You can't biologically have kids. It's not going to happen. That's just stating a fact. But if you are mentally a woman, then more power to you.
Yeah, but imagine how a woman would feel. Like, I have...
but that's not for me to say.
But it is for you to say when it comes to sports, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's just physically not fair.
Well, physically, a man doesn't have a period. Physically, a man...
Okay, but I have nothing to do with that. Like, if you want to protest that as a woman, yeah, more power to you. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I think we should let this one ride.
Yeah.
All right, but no, let's read the... I love this, man. This is what the Trash Talkers podcast is for. We're called the Trash Talkers for a reason, dang it. All right, so listen, we're going to go to the top 3 comments from the last podcast, which was, are there people out there who don't like music? And apparently there are people out there. And before I read any of the top 3 most liked comments from that podcast, I would say the consensus of that question is... Are there people out there who don't like or who do not like music?
Yeah.
Most people say just stay away from those people. That's what most of the comments are. Just stay away from those people.
Yeah, they may be. I mean, I don't know. I've never met anyone that doesn't like music.
I've met one.
But they may be miserable people.
Yeah, I've met one.
I feel bad for them though.
I do too, dude.
Yeah.
So the number 3 most liked comment from last podcast is I have met people who don't care about music like I do. Wow. But people who don't like music are strange. LOL. Is that that's kind of oxymoronic. I have met, and this is from Hippie 1969. I have met people who don't care about music like I do. But people who don't like music are strange. So does that make you strange, Hippie 1969?
No. Where are you getting that from? He's saying he really cares about music, and he's met people that don't. But he's saying he's never met someone who hates music.
I got you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we all know those people who are like, I just listen to whatever the radio plays, you know. They don't seek out their own music.
They don't go looking for what they're...
Yeah. I think we are a different breed here. Us, the Trash Talkers, people that tune into a YouTube channel like this are music fanatics. Yes. And that's what we are. And a lot of these guys make their own music, as do we. So we're a different breed than the normal person. But there's a lot of people out there who just whatever's on the radio. I don't care.
Hey, man. I salute to that. The Trash Talkers are a different breed. I'll salute to that. The number 2 most liked comment from last podcast is from Chris Despect. Krista Speck says, OMG, Smokey, I feel you on having to hear the same damn song over and over again at work. Either you hate it or you hate it and later find yourself humming
Oh, absolutely.
to it when you hear it so damn much.
Yep.
You like, I hate this song. You're like, I hate this song. Why am I humming to this? You're like, I hate this song. Why am I humming to this?
Yep. You be in there wiping down the counters. Where have all the cowboys gone?
I like that song.
I know. That's just an example.
You should
say, well, what's the song that you don't like?
Use the Rick Roll song.
Oh,
never gonna give you
well,
up.
Yeah, you be doing that. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down. Oh man, number one most liked comment from last podcast is from Stuart Lockhart. Stuart Lockhart says, "LOL, I couldn't life without music." That's exactly how it said, and I'm reading it how you said it.
I agree.
I think Stuart meant to say is, "LOL, I couldn't live without music."
Yeah.
At my lowest point during my alcoholic days, no matter how I felt, I always had my metal to keep me going. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, Stuart. And he did have one reply on that from Andrew H. It says, sometimes it's the only thing that resonates. I was in the same position with alcohol and music, still listen to it, just another chapter without the drinks. Mm-hmm. I mean, again, music is therapeutic and it can help you.
Absolutely. Like if you're going say you quit alcohol, like they're saying, you're going through those withdrawals, you throw in some music, that'll give you a little bit of dopamine rush and some euphoria. You don't even feel that withdrawals for a while that music's playing, if it's a song you're really into.
Dude, what if it gets to the point where people start making music? Like, what if Tool puts out an album that's so good that when you listen to it, it literally feels like you're on heroin. It literally feels like you're high, and then it's illegal. It's illegal to possess this Tool album.
That it's illegal?
It's illegal to possess this album.
You're driving the kids crazy with that album.
If I pull you over and you are listening to this song, you are
get
going
a DUI.
to... Exactly.
You get a DUI. A TUI. DUT, or driving under Tool.
Driving under Tool, yeah. That'd be crazy, dude. What if it gets to the point where they outlaw some music to where you can't listen to this because it makes you feel that good? Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the same line of thought. Like people are just eating something. Like, what's the difference if you get high off of just listening to something?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, they're never going to actually outlaw certain music.
Bro, in America, you have no... If I can identify as a Pepsi Coke...
I don't know. Think about this. Like, people have tried to outlaw certain artists before.
Yeah, but not because it makes you feel good, though. Well, I don't know, man. You took that zero. That might make you feel pretty damn good now. I don't know.
Exactly. I mean, people tried to outlaw Marilyn Manson at one point. But, I mean, most of that's for explicit lyrics, but it makes you feel some type of way, right?
Yeah.
All the kids are eating it up.
That's what I'm saying. You got that new Tool album. That's 3 years probation. You better be careful with that mug right there, bro.
If we go down that route, then they're gonna come after video games.
Oh yes.
They're gonna come after TV shows,
podcasts. If we go down, we're doomed, dude. If they make it to where something audible is illegal, I wonder. Do you think there's anything illegal to listen to? Do you think there's not just music? Period.
I mean, there's videos that have been completely banned.
Audio, no visuals.
No, I don't think there is one.
All right, so there's videos that have been completely banned. So what if I take the video out and just listen to the audios? Is that banned?
I don't think so.
Isn't that messed up? Like, why is us watching it?
Yeah, because sometimes even on the news, when there's a particularly horrifying incident that happens, sometimes they'll show the video and then stop the video or blank it out where you can still hear what's happening, but you can't see it. Why is the audio so much different than the visual?
That's a good question. I don't know, man. It's welcome to America.
Yeah,
this is
America.
All right, we got an interesting today, man.
Mm-hmm.
Does Prince? Everyone knows Prince. Prince. I don't have to go into detail, but does Prince get the respect? Does he get the accolades? Does he get the acknowledgement in rock or metal or rap or jazz or blues or
because
whatever?
technically he's done some of all of that.
I mean, listen, dude. I have literally seen shorts like on YouTube Shorts or stuff like that where they say, hey, like some of your favorite guitarist, their favorite guitarist is Prince.
Oh, absolutely. Man, a lot of times, I know I do when I run through who I think are the greatest guitarists of all time, and of course we haven't heard every one of them yet, so, but as far as I know, I always run through, Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Now I've added that to the list. Slash, Tom Morello, and Prince is in that category also.
But why do I feel like he doesn't get brought up? Like you mentioned,
because I think there was a point in time where they tried to classify Prince as pop.
No.
So then the rock people kind of go, yeah, I don't want no part of that now. But it's one of those things where over time people look back and go, yeah, he was absolutely one of the greatest rock artists of all time. But in the moment, people are like, he's getting played on the pop stations. He's doing funk and jazz and, even rap in the 90s.
I kind of disagree with you on him getting played on the pop stations. I think he was also always played on like the rock or...
no, like the... So tonight we're gonna party like.
But is that
night.
Pop though? I would say
it got played on the pop.
I guess you're right.
I guarantee that was played on the pop stations.
I don't know. It's like, and something else I don't really understand is why do some people compare Prince to Michael Jackson? Why do they do that? Is it because they're... Go ahead, please.
I'll tell you exactly, because I heard this, I think it was a comedian a long time ago. This must have been back in
Ain't
the
no damn comedian saying this. You
90s.
just using it as a backup to say what the hell you want to say. Say what you about to say. Go ahead.
No, I can't remember who said it, but I remember people saying that. Like, that exact thing is that there's no reason we should be comparing Prince to Michael Jackson other than the fact that they are two light-skinned, effeminate-looking men that are really small dudes.
No, I can tell you the difference when you said feminine, right?
Yes.
Prince got...
Oh, yeah.
Prince pulled them.
Oh, they threw it at Michael Jackson, too. I don't know if he took any of it, but...
I think
it doesn't matter. You can be extremely effeminate and still have lots of girls.
See, we're talking about the time, like, we've done so many 80s hair bands and where they looked...
In the 80s, that was the thing to do,
Prince played basketball with Eddie Murphy's brother in a blouse and dunked on them and served them pancakes afterwards. That is legendary.
Yeah.
And then when he served them to him, you know what
Probably
he said?
in those big platform shoes, too.
Yes. After he slid them damn pancakes under, he says, "Nice game, bitches." Prince was gangster, dude.
He was, yeah.
It was the shirts against the blouses.
He just had that big, overwhelming personality. You think about him playing the bass in Michael Jackson's face.
Why is he playing the
like,
bass
oh,
in
you
my
gonna compare me to him? Watch, you can't do this. You can't do this. Right in Michael Jackson's face. He's just like, Chris, why are you playing the bass in my face? Why you play the bass in my face, Chris?
Oh, man.
And Chris just like,
because you can't do this. Exactly.
You ain't playing nothing, boy.
That's what I'm saying. So it's so weird, bro, because like my mom is a huge Prince fan. I'm a huge Prince fan. I think you know what? God dang it. No, at one point, the last concert I went to was Prince. I saw Prince live, and it was at the Atlanta. Damn it, I can't remember that place.
What, Lakewood?
Yes, it was it might not have been Lakewood, but it was an amphitheater. It might have been Lakewood actually. Yeah. But this was like one of the last ones before he passed, man. And man, my mom was just such a Prince fan, and seeing him do Purple Rain, bro, all the lights dimmed down, it's purple. They got like, oh my God.
I would say I don't know a woman that's not a Prince fan. Like, every female that I know in my life, I think, is a Prince fan.
Well, I would say every man I know
For the most part. I mean, I don't know. I might have met some people that are like, nah, I don't like that.
Man.
Because that's the thing. Manly men, manly men are going to do that, They're like, they see this guy that could, he's going
to take your girl and play the bass in her face.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna play more than the bass in her face. Like, he can do that, though. He's 5'4", whatever he was. He weighs probably 110 pounds. He is wearing a blouse and some bell bottoms with platform shoes.
With a goldfish in it.
With his hamburger meat hanging out in front.
And his ass cheeks hanging out.
Yeah. And he will take your girl.
No, in a heartbeat.
So dudes are like, man, I got the muscles, I got my hair the way I like it. And he just gonna take my girl. That little dude right there gonna take my girl.
But ultimately, dude, I mean, we could go on a tangent. There's like, me personally, I think if you had a lot of, from my experience, yes, I'm a tall guy, I'm somewhat good looking, I would say. I think I am charming. But anyway, a lot of, I think some women don't necessarily go for the big brawns.
Oh, some of them don't.
Yeah, they want, if you ask me, if you can speak, if you just look just a little bit, but you carry yourself the right way, you speak the right way, you're gonna get the attention. You know what I mean? And I think Prince did that.
It factor.
Thank you.
He's got that charisma.
It's just how you carry yourself. You know what I'm talking about?
He was always so cool. Like, you never saw him mess up. Now, there was the story about why the Michael Jackson feud came about. Is because, who's the Godfather of Soul?
James Brown.
James Brown had a concert, and they were both in attendance. Michael Jackson and Prince were both in attendance. So he calls Michael Jackson up on stage, like, come on here, come do a verse, So Michael Jackson sings a little bit, does the moonwalk or whatever. And he goes over to James Brown and says, hey, get Prince up here. Prince, just don't leave him out. He's trying to do the right thing, right? I'm not going to be the only star out here. Prince is here. Prince comes up and he gets a bad guitar that's messing up. It doesn't play right. And then he goes to try to do this cool little swing around the post that's on stage, part of the set. It's like a prop. And the thing falls off and he falls over. So he was so embarrassed by that because he's the cool dude. The guy that never makes a misstep, right? The guy that nobody has ever seen mess up. But he messed up that one time. And he hated Michael Jackson from that point on.
Wow.
I don't know. People say that he might have thought that Michael Jackson set him up.
You think? No,
they gave him a bad guitar. So I'm not saying Prince said this. This is what people theorize that happened. That he might have said, hey, give him a guitar that don't work.
So I can look like the good guy. That's douchery.
Yeah.
If you did, rest in peace.
But nobody told him to go swing around the pole and fall over.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I've never even heard that story before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's where the beef came from.
But so let me ask you this then. We're talking about, why doesn't Prince get the recognition? And maybe he does. Maybe we're just ignorant to the fact that he doesn't. But we don't. When we hear the greatest guitars, we do see Prince's name, but we see. I mean, we do see
hundreds of other names.
Yeah. But goddamn,
oh, Prince is absolutely.
I brought up something. Let's take the guitar out of the equation.
Okay.
Okay. The which is a soundtrack. I'm pretty sure it's the soundtrack. Purple Rain is a soundtrack, right?
Absolutely.
If you ask me, that's the best movie soundtrack ever.
Dude, that's one of the best songs of all time.
No, the album.
I'm saying the song itself is one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yes. Now, that entire album is fire. From front to end is fire. Now, we're talking about him just... You brought up guitars. Prince is not only a good vocalist, not only guitars, but are you guys ready for this? I just want to Google this. So... I want to read this, what I got off Google. So he also knew how to play the electric guitar, the acoustic guitar, the bass, which he taught himself how to do, by the way. The bass synth, the singing bass, fuzz bass, electric piano, acoustic piano, mini moog, the poly moog, ARP string ensemble, ARP pro soloist, Aubrium 4-voice, clavinet, drums, syndrums, and water drums. Listen, if that don't put you in the category of goatness...
Yeah. There's people that are like that out there. We talk about it all the time. When you know there's that star out there that is able to do anything they touch, you know? Just whatever they want to do, they're good at it somehow. Like Prince just, like, I think I'll play the drums, and he just jumps on the drums. It's like, God dang it, how are you that good?
Is that a damn clavinet over there? Hand me that thing right there.
Some people see that and it makes them jealous, so
those are what
they
you call
tend
haters.
to misappropriate their emotions there, and they're like, "No, I don't like him." Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Shout out to the earbud users
Yeah.
out there. But why? But okay, we're specifically saying this guy. We don't see him get mentioned with a lot of the greats. But now, what I just read, that was at least 10 to 15 instruments he taught himself how to play.
Yeah.
How can you not put him in the greats?
You have to.
You have to. I don't see how you can't. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he did Purple Rain, the album, all by himself. So, all right, first track, cool. I got the guitar, boom, boom, or the bass, boom, boom. All right, cool.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, give me them drums. All right, okay, boom,
Like a Trent Reznor or something. Yeah.
Damn, you putting Trent Reznor on a Prince level?
Yeah, because he can play any instrument.
Can he sing like Prince?
He's a damn good singer.
Bro, I don't know if I can rock with you on that one.
Why?
I don't know if I can put Trent Reznor on a Prince level, dude.
Why not?
Prince?
Yeah. He's
Nah.
gonna go down as probably the greatest industrial artist of all time.
Okay, we're talking about one of the greatest artists.
Yeah, I mean, he's not as known in like average common people that are not into music. Like, everybody knows Prince. Like, he's one of those names that is recognizable as a household word across the entire world.
Right.
Yeah, and Trent Reznor's not that recognizable, but as far as music goes,
Talented.
he's that talented. Yeah, he can play every instrument, and he does it on his albums.
I would pay money to see Trent and Prince. All right, hey,
Oh,
somebody
that-
just rolls in a guitar. All right, the next random instrument, it's a
Oh,
xylophone.
dude, that would be great to have instrument battles.
Yes, dude, just
Some of these guys that can play everything.
pull out just random instruments.
Yes.
Here comes a clarinet. Man, Prince is like, he's just over there like waiting. Okay, I got you.
You know somebody who surprised me that did that? I was watching this, I want to say it was a morning show one time, and this was probably 15 years ago.
Was it the Trash Talkers?
Yes, we were doing a morning show 15 years ago. Kid Rock was on there, and it was...
If you tell me Kid Rock can play the damn clarinet,
Kid Rock played every damn instrument on that stage.
name the instruments.
He played the keyboards, he played the
What?
guitar, he played the
What?
bass, he played the drums. I think that was all they had on there.
Damn, I didn't know
He
that.
could probably shake the tambourine too if he wanted
Yeah,
to.
do a little maraca.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what he did. Like, he had his band playing, you know, and he would just go like move over, and then he'd start doing it, and then go to the next instrument and move over. Let me do it. And he was that good. Like, it was crazy. I never thought he was that talented.
Yeah, you shocked me there. I
Yeah.
didn't know that at all.
Yeah, that surprised me. I was like, wow, this guy can play everything.
I heard that he had a crazy house. I heard Kid Rock's house was crazy.
Oh, does he?
Dude, back to Prince. I heard Prince had a crazy
Oh,
house.
yeah. I bet.
Man,
It's like Cat Williams talking about Martin Lawrence's house.
what happened?
He was like, I just go and sit outside, and I'll be like, damn, look at that house.
Oh, he said it made me want to go home. I don't even want to be here no more.
Yeah.
I saw that, yeah. Nah, man, but, I mean, just and not only that, the dude was a great actor, Smokey. Mm-hmm. So, yes, we're talking about, does he not get the respect he deserves in music? But go watch Purple Rain, the movie. Do you want to go take a dip in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Like, that is a great line for Purple Rain, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
dude, I don't
And him on that motorcycle, though, kind of showed off how small he really
I know,
was.
yeah, the motorcycle was bigger than
He's over there to hit him up
and that
there.
wasn't even, those wasn't even ape hangers. He was
I
just,
know. It was a normal motorcycle. He's like,
like, man, they could have made that a little smaller. For him,
exactly.
man.
Like, get him a smaller motorcycle.
Yeah,
It
get him
didn't
a
have to be
moped.
One of those giant cruisers like that.
Imagine if he did have ape hangers on it.
He had to stand up on the seat.
That'd be, he'd be driving like this. That'd be great. Oh man, dude.
I love Prince though, man.
Yeah,
What a
man.
great artist.
I'm a Prince fanatic. My mom's a Prince fanatic, and to all the trash talkers out there, we're sure you guys are fan. Let us know if you're Prince fanatics.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think this day and age though, now that time has passed and he's not in the pop scene anymore, you know, post-mortem changes a lot of people's minds about artists too.
But you know what though, being post-mortem, I think that raises the stock. Like
It does, yeah.
Did it do that with Prince?
Yeah, I think so. Well, Prince was already so big. Prince was not one of those shooting stars that had, you know, 2 giant albums and then died. Like, he had a gang of hits. Like, he was in the music industry for a long time before he passed.
So do you think more people knew who he was once he died? Because look at Tupac.
I mean, I'm sure there was some people that, like younger people that didn't live through it, that like checked him out after he died. Yeah, there had to be some kind of percentage of people do that, but not like Tupac or Kurt Cobain.
DMX, XXX Tentacion, Juice WRLD. I mean, I could go on.
Yeah, once they die, you know, everybody's, oh, I was a huge fan. I didn't heard of him until last week, but I was a huge fan.
Can I ask you a personal question? Trash Talker Podcast Watcher exclusive here. You ever made love to Purple Rain? Keep it real.
Purple?
Or have you done?
I think I have.
I think
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have.
I think it was in Detroit, as a matter of fact.
Give me more.
Oh,
It was in Detroit?
I ain't gonna give you the whole
No, of
story.
course not. But I'm just trying to set them up.
I remember Cosmic Bowling.
What the hell? You didn't.
It was the Majestic in Detroit, in downtown Detroit. They got a bowling alley called the Majestic, and you do laser bowling where they bring up the black lights or whatever. You never saw like Cosmic Bowling, laser bowling. Yeah, so you wait until like after midnight. Some of them do it at like 2:00 in the morning, and they'll turn off all the lights and turn on black lights, and you got all these black light balls, and the pins are lit up. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
So what? You actually like roll it?
Yeah, it's regular bowling.
Really?
Yeah, but it's just with all black lights.
Wait, so you made love to Purple Rain at a?
Oh, it was after that. Yeah, not in the bowling alley.
I was about to say you made love to Purple Rain at a bowling alley at 11:00 at night.
Nah. I mean, it was all the lights were out though.
In Detroit. I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. There's some songs where you equate with like time. I say timestamps in your life, you know. And I mean, one of the fondest memories I have of Purple Rain, it has nothing to do with that, but I remember going on we went on a family vacation. I think we went to Panama City, and it was me, my stepdad, my stepsister, and my 2 stepbrothers, and my mama. And this is when you remember the yellow CD players?
Oh yeah,
where you could shake,
you
could shake it and wouldn't skip.
The Discman.
Yeah. So this was before MP3 players, and I'm young, and I mean I'm just now starting to like make my own music and like really starting to like wanting to hear different genres of music. And my mom's like, "Hey, here, check this out." And I'm looking at it, and this dude on the front cover like,
yeah.
And I'm like, "Man, ain't nobody gonna listen to this." And
Yeah.
I remember so my mom and my stepdad had their own room. Me and my stepbrothers had our own room, and my stepsister had her own room. So we're in there, and and I'm listening to Purple Rain for the very first time. And I didn't know what the song Purple Rain was at all. So I'm just listening to front one, and I'm hearing, you know, I will die for you, you know, only if you want me to, you. Or that song, what is it? The Beautiful Ones.
Yeah.
Do you want me?
Yeah.
Or do you want him? 'Cause I want you. Like,
Yeah.
Boom, boom. That shit was riding. But now I remember going out to the hotel swimming pool and laying in the jacuzzi as like a 9 or 10-year-old laying in the jacuzzi. Do you want him? Or do you want me? 'Cause I want. And I'm over there just like, this is riding, dude.
Yeah.
I remember the next morning just going to my mama like, "Mama, thank you. This is great, man."
Yeah.
I mean, everyone I think has a Prince moment in their life, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Man, yeah,
It's
y'all,
usually late at night too.
yeah, because I was the only one in that damn jacuzzi. It probably
Prince is a late night type of artist. Like Michael Jackson, you listen to in the middle of the day. Prince is a late night artist.
That's I think what man. Who's obviously Michael Jackson's bigger, obviously.
Yeah, overall, of course. But Prince is still huge.
But talent-wise, because Prince could dance.
He could dance. He couldn't dance like Michael Jackson.
No.
I give him a notch below Michael Jackson on the dancing.
Yeah.
And his singing, you could almost put him on the same level.
I would say so.
Even though Michael Jackson is much more well known in the overall scope of things, I give him even. But Michael did not play. I mean, he had brothers that play all them instruments, but you never saw Michael Jackson playing all those instruments.
Show me one video with Michael Jackson on a clarinet.
Exactly.
Show me one.
I guarantee you there's somebody in the Jackson family that plays it, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson made him. Get your ass over there and play the goddamn.
It's clarinet practice.
Dang it.
Get up here.
Yeah, but y'all let us know. Do y'all think Prince gets the respect he deserves when it comes to other genres than, in rock? And because we can't even say rock because you could put Prince in a rock category.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why he needs the respect in that category because he was mainly a rock artist. I mean, his very first tour was opening for the Rolling Stones.
You're right. So yes, y'all let us know? Does Prince get the respect he deserved from his peers and the fans in
the rock genre?
Absolutely. We got some OMG WTF today.
Yeah, we do.
What we got? Do we have a do we have a WTF? We got some What the Florida?
Yes.
All right, what we got?
And the other one comes from Iceland today.
Iceland. So give me something with an I.
TMI.
Too much Iceland. Too much Iceland and What the Florida. Come on with it.
All right. So this first one says the principal of a high school was arrested after allegedly being caught on camera keying someone's car in the Publix parking lot.
Oh, well, you already gave it away. If it's in Publix.
No, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. That's Florida. So I've already won, so go ahead and give me the Iceland story.
All right, I should have just said it in the parking lot. Yeah. Tourist joins a search party before realizing he was the one being searched for. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's great, dude.
That's hilarious.
All right, hold on. Do the Florida one first.
All right. The principal of a St. Cloud high school was arrested after being allegedly caught on camera keying someone's car in the Publix parking lot. Leave his name out. Was arrested on a charge of criminal mischief. According to the charging affidavit on January 26, police were called to the Publix at, I'll leave out the address, in St. Cloud, and spoke to the victim who said their car had been keyed while they were in the store.
Wow.
The manager provided a security video that reportedly showed the suspect. They returned to their car, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, it was the 48-year-old principal who is wearing a black jacket and tan pants.
Yeah, I mean... I think you could be anyone and key somebody's car. I mean, it doesn't.
But usually you would think you got to set an example if you're a principal of the school.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm sure there's been cops that have keyed cars. Yes. I'm sure there's been doctors, lawyers. Yeah. Shout out to our Floridians. Please tell me about this one, Smokey.
All right, so tourist joins a search party, realizes everyone was looking for her.
That might be one of the greatest ones you've ever come up with, dude. What we looking for? I don't know. She's got blonde hair. I don't know. She's wearing a blue shirt. I don't know. She's wearing tan pants.
She looks like me, huh?
Let's go find her. Meanwhile, everybody looking at you like, man.
Hold on, are you?
No, I'm not her.
Like, no, I'm not missing. I'm right here.
So I'm wondering, when you read this story, I'm wondering if there was a missing report put out, because I just learned something new today. Actually, you don't have. Remember, they always said you have to wait 48 hours to file a missing person.
Yes.
You don't. You don't have to wait 48 hours. You can do it whenever you want.
Really?
Yes, you can do it within an hour. If you think that person's missing, It doesn't have to be 40.
That would make more sense, especially if it's a child or a senior citizen. You need to file that as soon as possible.
Yes. Let me hear this synopsis.
All right. Sometimes what you're looking for might not be right in front of you, or might be right in front of you. In this case, it was even closer. It all started when an Icelandic bus driver contacted police to initiate a search after a foreign tourist repeatedly went missing from her group. The driver described the missing woman as Asian, about 160 centimeters, in dark clothing, and speaks English really well.
Well, Lord, how much more distinctive can we be? Everyone else here is Icelandic. You're the only Asian person here that speaks English in dark clothing.
Hold on. She's Asian, and this is Iceland. Everybody's in the group like, we're looking for an Asian. Does she look like her?
Oh, my God.
Like, doesn't that, like... There's the Asian lady.
That's her right there.
She's looking for the other Asian lady.
You're looking for yourself. They just pull up a mirror and just be like, you found her.
The tour was driving through Eldeja, whatever, however you say it, a volcanic region of southern Iceland. The Iceland Review reported that a Coast Guard helicopter assigned to the search they brought out the helicopter for the lost woman was delayed due to foggy conditions, so the tour started looking for her on foot. About 50 people participated, including the woman herself.
God, I wish there was a conclusion to it.
I don't know if there was a little bit more, but I don't know that it was really
man.
pertinent.
I want to hear, like, did they...
Okay, she later stated that she didn't recognize the description of herself and unknowingly took part in the literal soul searching mission.
Dude, too much ice TMI, bro.
Okay, so you come across this this search party, right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, what would you say when you get there?
Hey guys, what are y'all looking for?
We're looking for this guy. Mm-hmm. This guy. You want to help us look?
Yeah, what's he look like?
Well, he's wearing a gray cap. Mm-hmm. He's wearing a black 3-6 Mafia shirt and gray basketball shorts.
Okay. He's
got tattoos. Kind of light skinned. Looks a little bit like your complexion. Got a goatee.
Let's go find him.
Let's go get him.
Let's go find him. In 10 minutes. I'm
Glad
like,
you could help.
But see me, I'd be like, wait, what kind of shirt was he wearing again? He's what?
He looks a little like you. I won't lie.
Does he have tattoos?
Got tattoos. Wearing a watch too.
I swear.
Wearing Beats earphones.
My God. His name is his name is Hollywood.
And if you come across someone, his name is Behringer Hollywood Bynes.
Yes. And then me still playing off. Nope, never heard of him. Come on, let's keep looking. Dude, you're wasting time and money and efforts, and people's like, dude. But then again, you got to look at the search party too. Like, did y'all not take a second to just look?
She came and joined the search party. Y'all are not like, she fits the damn description.
Do you think she did that on purpose?
I would have.
I
would have absolutely been like, who y'all looking for?
Well, it's a white male with a black and red Odco shirt with an Atlanta A hat tilted 45 degrees to the left.
I'd be like, I'll help you look for him. Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, shout out to that lady, man. That's gangster if you ask me, bro. Nah, man, this was a fun one here, man. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, guys, leave it down in the comments. And again, if your comments gets the most 3 likes, or help me out here.
The most likes. The top 3 comments that get the most likes.
Yes, will be read on next podcast, 100%. And guys, let us know if you guys think Prince gets the respect that he deserves and, rock. And if not, give us your explanation why down in the comment section. And also, let us know what y'all think about this Iceland story, because that was pretty damn interesting.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
You got anything else, Smoke?
I think that's it for this week.
That's it, guys. Thank y'all so much for checking out the Trash Talkers podcast. Tune in next week. And with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowell.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces. Let's go find each other.
Yeah.
I'm finding myself.